Afternoon base. Here's George Springer, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And he fouls this one off. Springer on second. Altuve at first with no outs. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Michael Brantley becomes the first out of the inning. In there for strike one, 0-1.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Here it comes, 0-2. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and second with one away. Another one sent foul. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike two. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they pick up no runs, no hits, one error in the inning, and a half of the first. Pitch on the way. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. And there's one down now. Now at the plate, Tony Gwynn. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and
now Chipper connects. Deep left field. And it's gone.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
At the plate, Frank Thomas. And he puts it on the ground to second. On to first, and there were two down. Now batting, Mike Piazza, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Line drive base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
At the plate now, Gary Sheffield. Shot toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. Into the box, number 8, as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. But two come across. At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Striding in for Houston, Carlos Correa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitcher.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Shane Victorino. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the 2nd. That makes 5. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. Now. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. A bare hand for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play. MLB The Show. Settling in now, Hanser Alberto. He will lead this one off today.
For Baltimore, the second baseman, Hanser Alberto.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
So he got him swinging. Hanser Alberto goes down for the first out of the game. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike one. To short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
So coming to the plate, Anthony Santander, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And that misses ball one. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. In is Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Now the pitch. This is drilled, but right into the shift. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping up now, Javier Baez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone!
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As he rips it on the ground to second. Alberto gloves it, and an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow! So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Out in front of it, strike 1. Lined up, here comes the 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Hayes on the run for it, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. Nolan Arenado touches them all, and the National Leaguers now lead it 3-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident.
Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Sometimes you get off on the wrong foot, and it's hard to get back on the right one. That's the 4th hit he's given up.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Santander on the run, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. And here's Renato Nunez. He'll lead it off here to begin the second. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Another 1-2 delivery. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And that's the second out. Into the box, Austin Hayes. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Set to deliver the 0-1. Right side. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Into the box now, Ketel Marte. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Drives it out to deep right center field. Santander on the run. He gets to it and he botched it. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And this is what good Major League hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just squirt.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Baez tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He wants that changeup back right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Hitter was just a smidge out in front.
And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. But 2 come. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. There's Baez. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Striding into the box, Dwight Smith Jr. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping into the box, Chance Sisco. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And it's 1-1. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cody Bellinger. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Fouled away. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The next 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 0-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hayes on the run for it at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Wow, he's seeing the ball very well in this one. He already has a homer, and I thought he might have another one here, but it's going to hit high off the wall, and he's into third. They might think about pitching around this guy going forward.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. And this one is gone, a home run. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty B. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
And that's in there. Base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Hayes on the run for it. To the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ketel Marte. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 8-0.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, D-Row. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here's a huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. Gone!
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Into right field. That's a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting low.
To second for one, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Up next to the National League, the right fielder,
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Oh, and now this ball's in the air to deep right center. Hayes on the run for it. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Here's Nolan Arenado. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Devo? We got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He leads off this half inning in what they hope to be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 1 out now in the Orioles' 4th, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Sent on the ground out to second. Marte fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Anthony Santander the next to bat. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Smith has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Ready once again, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Ketel.
So now to the plate, Ketel Marte. A swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Ready with the 0-2. Contreras, base runner at first with 1 out. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hayes on the run for it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Sean Armstrong gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Acuna digs in now. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
The left fielder, number 22,
Stepping in now, Christian Yelich. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he is in there.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier.
And that brings up Javi Baez. Sacrifice attempt here.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. There's one. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Now batting,
Bellinger trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone!
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his third long ball. What a game.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, Renato Nunez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
That's wide, 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Ball even at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out. 1 away. Here's Chris Davis now.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
0-1 the count. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. Digging in, Austin Hayes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he offers it the circle change and misses. 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The designated hitter.
Fouled away. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hayes is right there, and he puts it away for the first down.
Up next for the National League.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. High and deep to right center. Hayes on the run for it, but he won't get there. Into the gap it goes. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Standing in now, Ketel Marte. Popped him up. Cisco is there. 2 gone. Ronald Acuna will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Well, I'm not sure they can do anything different, but it comes a time where you have to call the dogs off. I mean, they've already scored 20 runs, and this thing ain't over yet. We might be here till midnight.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
From the stretch. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. He'll flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Ready now, Rio Ruiz. 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Digging in to try it again, Dwight Smith Jr. 0-for-1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. He's 0-for-1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
This is pulled into right. Oh, and he misses it. Throw by the right fielder just for the heck of it, but it's far too late.
Now batting. Second baseman. Alberto.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Into the box now, Hanser Alberto. He swings and grounds it to short. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this
The batter. The shortstop. Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Rolled slowly to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping in, Javier Baez. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Not shortstop.
No balls and a strike to count.
Baez.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
The first baseman.
So striding forward now, Freddie Freeman, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The bat of Freeman, and it's gone as they add still another.
Second, he is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in one game. I would say that's more than great. That's a spectacular day.
Tanner Scott gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Hayes on the run for it at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And now pitch on the way. High and deep to straightaway right. Racing back the right fielder. And it's gone as they add still another.
3 homers in the same inning. This has become an offensive explosion. I need a mound visit.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
At the plate, Ketel Marte. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Hunter Harvey gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
That's why you got to pay attention in the on-deck circle. He was calibrating his heater right there, checking out the off-speed stuff, and he didn't wait around. First time he's seeing him, didn't matter. He took him deep.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. In now for the O's, Anthony Santander. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. No balls and 1 strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Seared down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Renato Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up, and it's fouled away. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the 7th.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Skied into very shallow right. Bellinger will come in a bit and put it away for the 2nd out of the inning.
The first baseman.
Stepping in, Chris Davis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Marte has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding in, Javier Baez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Santander waits on it. 1 out.
Now batting.
So the leadoff man's gone, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. This is pulled into right, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Cody Bellinger will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before. And it's gone as they add still another. Richard Blyer enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Richard Blyer.
At the plate now, Nolan Arenado. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Austin Hayes the next to bat. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Now batter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Rio
Ruiz comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. The 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Josh Bell. Lifetime versus this arm. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Wow, that's 3 home runs in his first 3 at-bats. I'm no expert, but I might say they have to give him first base for the rest of the game, no matter what the situation is. He's destroying them so far.
And can he do it again? 4 home runs already under his belt, looking for number 5. And he fouls this one off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2 fouled off. 3 runs already home here. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Michael Givens is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Davis is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 9.
Riding in once again, Javier Baez. 2 hits and 6 tries for him thus far. 4 runs here in this half inning. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his third hit of the afternoon.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
So now to the plate, Freddie Freeman. Sacrifice attempt here. To Iglesias for one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there. Standing in and working on a fantastic game, Cody Bellinger. He has 7 runs driven into his name so far. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Nolan Arenado.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan, and with it, the inning is over. Standing in, Chance Sisco. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Popped up. Arenado is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, second baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Hanser Alberto. He singled his last time up. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. So stepping in, Jose Iglesias. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time at first base for the final out, and the National League All-Stars get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over. Tons of runs in this one. The National League scored in every single inning on the way to victory. Luis Castillo earns the victory on the mound. John Means struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.